Growing up, I loved two things about art classes: nice music and people to hang out with in a laid-back atmosphere. 2020 is a year I haven't really been able to get my sessions in, so while paying an homage to the dying art of fashion croquis and roasting my own process, let's drink coffee and draw together. Grab your sketchbook, put me on a second monitor, and let's get in the zone.
Anyways, okay, so my next idea for this, immediately the thing that came to my head was either, I think of Jesse from Breaking Bad, you know, he has that like whole thing. So I guess he had like this kind of suit thing, right? So we're gonna be doing this like, this kind of, okay, I don't know, she already kind of looks like she's gonna be a supervillain, but we're gonna give her a pleated, double-breasted jacket situation. This is freaking insane already. Okay, so we got this going on, right? So there's also this hood that he wore, I think, in his weird suit thing, so we're just giving her like some kind of a hood. Alright, also I think that there's a heavy British influence in these designs, you know, like Christopher Bailey, Burberry kind of days. We're getting somewhere. I guess this is supposed to be a pleat, but I would be surprised if Jesse from Breaking Bad ever had a pleat in any of his suits. Yeah, I always spend a lot of time shading when I do fashion croquis because I think that's one of the few details that you can add without it looking strange, because they're generally just very like sketchy. So shading is really important, like any crease, any fold, like these creases here, these buttons, you know, you definitely want to detail these buttons. You want to, you know, make sure that you get all of the realism, like the buttons and like this creases because there's a fold. And I always do something with the face. I intentionally leave the guidelines for the face because I don't know why, ever since I started drawing croquis, they were always a part of my aesthetic. So I left them to be very geometrical. I leave all the guidelines. Hair is super important. You know, that tells her what kind of a lady she is. Well, this lady looks like she's insane and she's definitely a supervillain of some kind. So we want like some kind of a tight hairstyle. You know, if she's working in the lab with Jesse, then you definitely want your hair to be out of the way. So I don't even know how to describe what this hair technique is. I shade half and then I just do like lines. I do kind of a scribbly technique. I purposefully leave the hair really weird and half unfinished because it's about the clothes. It's really the whole intention with them. And the supervillain story works for her because from the beginning I gave her like a Rumpelstiltskin chin, so I guess that just works with her storyline. badass. We're gonna give her like some kind of a bow in her hair because she's insane. I don't know, does she need like something else to like pertain to the character? I think she's okay. All right, we'll do one more on this page. I don't want to overfill it, kind of got a lot going on. All right, got the face. I think the nose really helps me to kind of figure out, you know, what's going on with it. And the neck is literally just one line that goes straight down, because then I can kind of shape from there where I'm gonna, you know, it centers the whole body. The most important thing is centering. You don't want her shoulders to be like here and her neck is just like chilling. Bottom. And I think for this one, I'm gonna give her a different position. She's gonna have a little bit more of a like powerful, whoa. That's a really aggressive pose. Okay, I'm guessing just from the pose, this lady is going to be, I think I want to give her, again, this kind of a stance. Whoa, she's scary. I don't really know what this lady's doing. She's waiting on the sidewalk to cross the street in New York, and she's holding a cigarette. She's got a cigarette, and she's like, and the sidewalk thing is like, oh, the sidewalk thing is like, wait. She's like, I'm fine, I got my cigarette. Whoa, she's intense. Look at this chick. We haven't even drawn any clothes on her. Imagine her with clothes. Okay, immediately then, if we're doing that chick, then she needs, if we're doing this kind of a girl, we need to give her a trench coat. Like, she's solving a murder mystery. Oh my goodness. Look at her! I'm terrified. And if you ever draw something in an ink croquis that's really super not like, you're like, oh crap, like I just did, which happens all the time because it's ink and it's bound to look bad sometimes because you can't undo it. There's a way to hide it with shading, with, you know, oh, we'll give her hair that covers it. So this is what we're gonna do. She's an undercover cop, so we're gonna make this go away. Let's give her like Anne Hathaway Devil Wears Prada hair. Okay, so these like intense bangs, right? This is really important to be shaded because we're giving her dark hair. So that definitely doesn't really look like hair. It definitely could be, you know, some kind of a helmet, but I'm fine with that. I'm gonna start a new trend for 2021, helmet hair. She's the queen of these, you know, she's like the younger sister. She's like middle child with, you know, wants all the attention, but she doesn't get it. And this chick is like, I don't even need to try. I just am cool and everyone wants to pay attention to me. The last bit that I'm going to give her, she's like the Sherlock character. So I'm giving her buttons, of course, like, it was supposed to be a double-breasted situation, but I guess it's just random middle buttons. I actually kind of hate that. All right. Yeah, that's okay. See, actually, this gives me the idea that she's got a bow in the back. Because then it looks like it was naturally tied, and then the gathers make sense. really is the boss. I don't know what she does. Maybe she's a detective, but if she went to a crime scene looking like that, I think the crime would be that, you know, she'd have killer style. Oh yeah, that was a bad joke. Sorry, that was really bad. That was really cringy. Hey, I'm proud of my cringy jokes. So, we have Sherlock's evil sister. Oh, here. I gotta show him the hair. Wait. Alright. We've got Sherlock's evil sister in New York City with her cigarette, waiting for the crosswalk. And he's like, wait. And she's just sitting there with her cigarette. She's chilling. She's like waiting for next coffee, waiting for the next crime scene. She's definitely the boss. Middle sister, you know, she's got the hooded dress. She definitely works in some kind of a lab. And that is the office lady that never gets her coffee on time in the morning. So these are those.